Hey yo, what's up everyone? Mr. Eric here, back with another vlog, and I just got back from Genesis 3. And it was absolutely phenomenal. There are not words to describe how much fun I had this weekend, how amazing, how spectacular the event was. I can't even, like, seriously, you have to try to go in the future. Now, I think a lot of variables went into this whole me having a good time this weekend, but overall it was a well-ran event, and I'll try to touch up on everything that happened this weekend. I don't have any notes, so I'm just trying to remember. I'm a little tired, so if I forget something, forgive me. But anyways, I do want to get a vlog soon, so here it goes. So I got into San Jose Thursday night, and from there I don't think we did anything besides go and get registered, which was, you know, whatever. And I got to play like 1 or 2 friendlies, and then it was off to bed. And then I had pools the next morning at like 10 a.m. And I was like, that's all that was on my mind, and I was so happy that it was at 10 a.m. so that like I could just go and get it over with and just do my best and let the pressure like get off of me, because it was wave 1 where I felt all the pressure. I was just afraid. Sorry, I think I have something in my eye. Just afraid that I would not make it out, and I was like trying so hard to not be afraid of that. So I think my biggest fears in the pool was not Denty, because I know Denty could beat me, but like I think the fears that I had were NC Jacob T, who was seeded 3rd, and he's from SoCal. He's a Pikachu player, and he goes like toe to toe with SoCal's best players. And then he's like beaten Mr. Concon like multiple times. He goes toe to toe with Fallen. That's all I really know. Excuse me. And then the other guy that I was worried about was Hungrybox. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's Hungrybox. He sucks at Smash 4, yada yada. That's what you guys keep telling me. But I've seen Hungrybox play. I've seen how on point his rests are. And I knew if I made one false move, he would rest me and just completely either, you know, just destroy me with early killing moves. I was worried about these 2 players. And it turned out I ended up playing these 2 players and not Denty. I'll tell you how it went. Round 1, I played a Big Mama, who was a Nest / Jigglypuff. My pool is full of Jigglypuffs, by the way. It was so random. Had the weirdest array of characters in my pool too. So Big Mama, beat him 2-0. Really cool guy. Mad Justin, played him, beat him 2-0. Game 2 was really close on Duck Hunt, I believe. Bowser Jr. player. Really cool guy. Played him on the Enters Ladder. You guys can look through my channel and try to find him. He spells Justin different though. He uses numbers in there in certain places. I'm trying to remember how. I think the S is a 5, and then the I in Justin is a 1. Excuse me, man. Post-tournament sickness. I don't think I'm actually experiencing that. I just have a cough. But that does happen a lot though with big nationals. Anyway, to beat those 2 guys, then I had to play NC Jacob T. I'll just call him Jacob. He goes Ryu round 1. Had no idea he had a Ryu, but he thought that he was bad at Pikachu versus R.O.B, so he went Ryu, and I was like, okay, cool. I think I'll fare okay against Ryu. I was actually afraid of the Pikachu because I have little to no experience in that matchup as of late. Ryu was somewhat close, but I did win somewhat comfortably. But yes, I won that, and I was happy I won that. Then he went Pikachu. He solidly beat me. Game 2. Game 3 was even worse. It was so bad. Like, he took my first stock before I took like 20% off of him. He got me on stage. He stage spiked me. Couldn't make it back, ran out of gas. Yada yada. It was dead. Lost my jump. I don't know what happened. Can't remember. Pikachu things and scared little Mr. Eric things happened. And so he went on to destroy me, and he went on to put Denty into losers. And here I'm thinking, oh wow, if I want to get 2nd seed in this pool, I have to fight Denty in losers finals. Oh damn. But I also have other players in my way, and I can't remember. I think my next round was Hungrybox. Did I play anyone else? I honestly can't remember right now. I'm sorry if you're watching and I played you and I don't remember, but I think it was Hungrybox next. And I just had to win 2 more to make sure I was guaranteed top 3. So I had to beat Hungrybox and whoever the guy was after that. I beat Hungrybox, and it was so scary. Like, I played I had a comfortable lead. Well, I had a lead. It wasn't very comfortable, but like his attitude when he's playing Smash 4, like maybe even Melee when he's frustrated, like he's very what's the word? Visibly upset, and like you could just tell he wasn't having a great time, either with the matchup or with the game or whatever. But I comfortably won. I made sure I did not roll towards him. He was looking for it. He kept like kind of dashing around in place looking for that roll so he could just rest me. Didn't let it happen. I was happy. It was a very boring matchup. All I did was land with auto cancel Nair into down tilt. I took advantage that he does not know that that's safe on shield. He told me that was the last time he was playing Jigglypuff in Smash 4, and then he wanted it friendly with Mario, and he actually ended up beating me in a friendly. But that's Mario. That's my problem, and I need to figure that out too. It also wasn't tournament, so I didn't really care as much, but he did beat me the last hit. I think that made him even more mad, but it's whatever. So Hungrybox is out. Yes, that's good for me. I took care of that. So he got 5th in that pool, and then in loser semis, I had to fight Jam and Toast. He is an old school Brawl R.O.B player, and now he is a Villager / R.O.B co-main. I think co-main. Maybe R.O.B's the secondary, but he definitely still plays R.O.B, but he did not versus me. He played Villager, and I 2-0'd that, but it was somewhat close, a little scary. It was definitely in the back of my head, like, if I lose this, I don't make it out. If I win this, it's over, and the pressure's off of me. And both of those things kind of frightened me, but I faced it, looked it dead in the eye, and I was like, whatever. I have to win this. And I did, and I was so happy. Wow, coffee. Whew. So I'm out. The rest of the day was pretty smooth. I didn't do the crew battle. Well, I was in crews technically as a sub. I know you guys thought I would be playing in the MDVA or the regional crew battle for MDVA, but since Acid met the compendium, he was an automatic buy-in for the team, and then it came down between choosing me or Pink Fresh. I looked at it and I was like, this wasn't fear talking, I don't think. I looked at the matchup spread and stuff, and I was like, I think his Lucas will fare better than my R.O.B because, one, they have R.O.B practice. They don't have Lucas, as much Lucas practice at least. So I was like, okay, Pink Fresh, you're going in. And Pink Fresh held his own. Actually, the only person that didn't hold his own happened to be Acid, which was kind of ironic, but it is what it is. It happens. Sorry for those who wanted to see me on the big stage. I probably would have had a heart attack, but it would have been a good experience for me. Anywho, doubles went okay. Didn't do great. Didn't do terrible, but that went okay. We won a couple games, but I teamed with TA Mav on that one. Anyways, day 2 was really good for me too. That was day 2 of second wave of pools. My first round was a Hawaiian player by the name of Korean. Can't remember his sponsor, but it was Korean. The O was a 0, and he played Fox. I 2-0'd his Fox. It was somewhat close, and it was a little sloppy. I was trying to get comfortable, just playing and like not be nervous, and that was fine. And then I played the winner of Lucia, a Japanese Meta Knight, or a Yoshi. He had a long name. It's hard for me to remember it, but it's like DJ something or D Jax, D something. But I think he said I could just call him DJ. The Yoshi player. He beat the Japanese Meta Knight. So I had to play him. I lost game 1, I think. I'm trying to remember where I counterpicked him to. Don't remember. But yeah, I lost game 1. Won game 2, and then won game 2 pretty solidly. I think I might have taken him to Battlefield, even though that's a good Yoshi stage. But I won pretty solidly, and then game 3 was like last hit game 3 almost, and I won. Yay! So that worked out. I actually was playing with a lot of confidence. I had people cheering against me, and I was just like, the pressure's gone. I made it out of pools. That was my fear. Everything now is bonus. Everything now is extra credit. And I need this mentality more often, but whatever. I'll work on that. Muted the mic that time. Sorry, guys. Damn. Rich Brown was up next. I had to play the loser of Vinny and Rich Brown. Rich Brown almost beat Vinny, or at least kept it honest with him. I think it was a 2-0, but he kept it close. Rich Brown is a top-level Brawl Olimar and high-level Smash 4 Olimar. But he's in a character crisis, and he's getting over Olimar, and he doesn't like that matchup with R.O.B. So he went Rosalina, which a lot of R.O.B.'s fear. But I'm pretty comfortable with it, at least as long as it's not a top level Rosalina. I'm pretty okay with handling it, and I beat him very soundly with R.O.B. versus Rosa, and then he counterpicked Mewtwo. He said, I'm gonna try something here and see how you react to it. And then he goes, Mewtwo, and I was like, oh no, I hate Mewtwo. I don't know how to fight him, and yeah, it was sucked because it was like Pikachu. You know, I just didn't know how to fight him, and I've always had trouble with Mewtwo, catching my nairs and stuff and outranging me. That 2-stock game 2 destroyed me game 2, and so I was faced with a dilemma. But I was during match 2, when I realized this was not going well, I had to figure out what do I do? What do I do game 3, or what can I do to bring it back? And I started testing the waters. I was like, where is he beating me at? He was outranging me. I was doing a down tilt. He would out down tilt me because it's way longer. I would underestimate his aerials off stage. I would not follow up his. I did not have good movement. I stayed in shield a lot, stuff like that. And I took all those mental notes and took that with me into game 3, and it was complete 180. I also spiked him twice, but I 2-stocked him game 3, and I was like, yes, that's a pretty good win for me. And now I'm tied for 49th. 2 more wins, and I'm top 32. I'm like, let's go, I can do this. And then I saw it was MVD, and I was like, oh no! PG MVD. With all the 8-bit man experience in the world, they're both from South Florida, and wow, it showed. It really, really showed. I got bodied. Game 1 wasn't even close. Game 2, I started feeling a little bit comfortable towards the end, but still got 2-stocked. I missed a couple kill opportunities. That was on me. Wasn't nervous, just such a good Diddy Kong, and knows the matchup so well, and wow. I can see why he's had such good placements before, and I really wish I had more time to play against him. I wish that was recorded. I wish I could analyze it, something, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure out how to approach him later and hopefully make up for it. But I was destroyed. I got 49th, so top 64 out of almost 1,100 players. I think 1,090, I'm not sure. But that's not bad, right? I'm not settling, but I am gonna take this as a W for me. After all the all the, I guess, heartache I felt this past month. December was a bad month competitively for me. I didn't do too hot at the weeklies and stuff. I did at the monthly. I won the monthly, but other than that, it wasn't too hot for me. So this helps boost my confidence. Also, outside of that, just watching all the high level, top level Smash 4 just inspired me to want to get better. It really, really did. And I'll always want to get better, but sometimes you just don't have the motivation. Sometimes you just don't have that push, that drive, and we as humans need that. So, well, you as humans, I'm not, but you guys need it. And but anyways, you guys get where I'm getting at. I felt a lot of motivation, especially when I saw the day 3 venue. It was a freaking stadium. It was a Civic Station stadium or something like that. It was just across the street from the venue, and it was just I could not believe it. Are we eSports now? What was happening? Yeah, I mean, anyone can go rent out a stadium. It was conveniently located across the street. But dude, that thing was packed. That thing was filled. That I've never screamed and cheered so hard in my life watching Smash 4 Top 8. And then some of the melee matches, I was screaming as well. When Mango beat Hungerbox, freaked out. Oh, dude, I was just oh, I felt like I was at like this big sports event, and like my favorite team, which I don't have a favorite sports team, was just like dominating. I used to have a favorite sports team back in like when I was into college basketball, but that's how it felt. It was so good. This is what's to come, guys. Like I know esports is already among us, but here we have ESPN already recognizing Smash. ESPN eSports is starting. They already recognize Smash Brothers. They want to like look into it. That's so good. I never would have dreamt of this day. And there's times when I think to myself, and I'm like, man, I'm doing this YouTube thing and this Twitch thing for the wrong reasons, because I want to do it full time someday. I do. But all the success stories I hear, they're just like, yeah, I did it because I loved it. And I do love it, I swear. I do. But like, I also want to do it full time. That's just it. So it made me question, I'm like, am I doing this for the wrong reasons? But lately I was like, well, Eric, think back when you used to play Smash competitively. You did it because you loved it. You never would have dreamt, and I didn't. I never would have dreamt that ESPN would see us. What the beep? Like, seriously. What? Like, moving on. I have no words. I seriously don't. Day 3 was phenomenal. San Jose, California weather, phenomenal. 60 degrees. Didn't have to wear this thing, even though here on the East Coast I should be wearing more than just this thing, but didn't have to wear this thing. It felt so good. And just felt I want to move there. I want to move to California someday. It would be so nice. But I'm back, guys. I'm driven. Remember that gyro video I mentioned to you guys? Let's just say someone has a motivation to finish it. So don't take that as a false promise. I'm actually going to work my ass off on it the moment that I get free time. On top of that, I'm also looking heavily into like frame data, into like how to evolve R.O.B, or even myself as a competitor, which may require me playing other characters other than R.O.B. And I'm hesitant to ever admit that I want to do something like that, because it rubs a lot of people the wrong way. People look up to me, and I really appreciate that. But you gotta remember, I'm a competitor. I want to do well. I want to always improve as a player, and sometimes just like pigeonholing myself to one character holds back my talent. And I love R.O.B. I will never abandon this baby boy. Never. We click. We mesh. I promise. He's my baby, and but he needs a buddy. He needs someone to help him get there to the top, and I'm considering that right now. I don't know who. I really don't, but I'm looking into it. I'm gonna play around with some stuff here soon, and yeah. Shout outs to Airplane Wi-Fi. That was my first experience buying Airplane Wi-Fi for $8 all day. Pretty nice for a long flight. So I did a lot of research, a lot of like frame data studying and comparisons, all that stuff, and just doing a lot of brainstorming. So hopefully you guys see a lot of improvement out of me over the next, over the future. So, but yeah, guys, that's about it. No real big tournaments coming up for me unless I decide to go to Landlocked in Indianapolis, which I may or may not. That's in February. Glitch is in March. That looks good. Pound is in April or late March, one or the other, but it's in the spring, close to the spring. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm gonna stop blabbering. I gotta get back to work, and I'll edit this tomorrow and upload it for you on Wednesday so you guys can enjoy it. I love you guys so beat much. Thank you guys for all the support this weekend. You really don't know where I would be without you. So hopefully someday I can provide the same kind of support and love and care, and we can create this big Smash community together, and we can help watch each other grow, and boom, it'll be great. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, R.O.B Squad out. Beep boop. Bye bye.